What is going on, Mullen fans? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today I want to go over some events that's going to be happening for Mullen this week, and also I'll give you my price prediction as well to factor everything in. So I'm going to go over all the stuff you need to know. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Always greatly appreciate that. And with that said, let's get right to it. So when it comes down to this week, expect a lot of volatility because of the petition and various other kind of fighting back against shorts. So anticipate a lot of volatility associated to that. So just keep that in mind to start off with. But there is 3 events that is coming out for Mullen starting on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, not all of which are going to be issuing PR. And first one is on Monday, and this is the scheduled hearings associated to those 2 lawsuits. And so in reality, that is very good that it'll be behind Mullen. They can move forward from that, but don't anticipate any PR because of this or any news or anything like that. So just keep that in mind. And second one on Tuesday is this. So Investor Place did call this a catalyst. I kind of disagree, but still it is happening on January 24th. And in reality, it is just the issuance of 45 million for preferred D stock. So again, it is what it is. I don't see that as a catalyst. There's 2 of these kind of scenarios that is happening, one of which January 24th, the second one is February 24th. Don't anticipate any PR for this one either because they've already submitted all the necessary documents to the SEC for approval of this. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. They call it a catalyst because they are seeing a squeeze for the preferred stock. I don't really see that happening, but it is Investor Place. Sometimes it's a hit and miss. So take that how you see that. Make sure you guys do your own due diligence at the end of the day. And Wednesday is also going to be a very big event. So the upcoming shareholder meeting. So that was the now going to be a 3rd scheduled one. It is just proposal number 2 that is being voted on. So once again, I'm going to be live streaming that under my other channel, Financial Journey. So pop over there and subscribe there. Always greatly appreciate that. And when it comes down to Mullen, technically that's all the information that we do know. As I've said in the past, I do anticipate Mullen or David at least sitting on a lot of good PR, and it doesn't make sense for him to drop any good positive PR prior to the shareholder meeting. So most likely after Wednesday, after this is all submitted and all approved potentially, then they can move forward from that. So again, that might be something that does come out on Thursday or potentially Friday as well for positive aspects for Mullen. And keep in mind, behind the scenes, like I said, there's a lot of volatility because of that petition and various other ways of fighting against shorts. So anticipate a lot of volatility this week. And when it comes down to economic data, most likely it is just Thursday and Friday that's going to be really influencing the price, one of which is GDP. So that could definitely cause some ripples across the broader market. And then I believe as well, it looks like PCE on Friday. So that is what Feds do use as a true indicator of inflation. So once again, those are 2 events that is coming out this week that might really cause some ripples, like I said, within the broader economy. But as far as technicals, what are technicals saying? So on the actual chart, I do have the 50, 100, 200-day moving averages, Bollinger Bands, RSI, stochastic, and momentum. So momentum shows number of retail investors for the most part have been getting out. Looks like since around the 12th. So once again, coinciding with just the broader downtrend that's been happening. Stochastic went from very much overbought, now potentially to oversold. So this is where, like I said, I think this is generally healthy that it did consolidate and it can hopefully trend higher from here. It did also bounce off of that 50-day moving average, which is in general is a very big pivot point between bullish and bearish on the broader aspect. So it did bounce off of that twice or maybe 3 times. Looks like twice actually. So it is bouncing off of that, and hopefully from there it'll be able to trend higher. Of course, right above that is that central Bollinger Band. Then right above that is that 100-day moving average. So in reality, with all of this news behind Mullen at this stage in the game and what might potentially come, I do see a high of around 35 cents. Of course, that's not factoring in any squeezes as a result, but keep in mind that petition, things are very slow for that. So I most likely will anticipate stuff coming maybe next week or maybe even a month from now. Who knows? At the end of the day, David would ideally hire a outside third-party contractor to monitor the trading activity. I think that would be the first big step, and if that does happen, Mullen will go up easily 25 to 30%. My own opinion, who isn't a financial advisor, but like I said, I think around the 35-cent range is there depending on what does happen. Of course, if Mullen does in fact drop good PR on Thursday and Friday, Friday, then we could most likely see around the 44-cent range at the end of the day. But again, there's a lot of volatility, a lot of different things that could play out. Mullen might have some negative PR that does come out that causes it to once again retest that 50-day moving average. Mullen is a very interesting stock. It's been going a lot of different directions almost every single day. But I think at the end of the day, you have to take a step back, realize that Mullen is going to be doing a lot of good things throughout 2023 and also 2024, a lot of which that people do focus on. It's just short-term stuff. So just keep that in perspective ultimately. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. If you do like my channel and support the growth, take a look at my memberships, link in the description below, or just hit the join button at the bottom of the screen. With that said, I appreciate you guys watching. Let's all make a lot of money on Mullen.